I got a
Gave himself a cramp. Hey, call in, you fucking nerds. We just
right now. That hurt.
we just started our 10th episode. My man's is in pain.
No, it's better. I got it now. That would really hurt. That was my Halloween laugh. It's Halloween right now.
I know, I loved it. Call in 916-250-2571. Call in, you fucking nerds.
You win this shirt.
Do you want to win this sweet ass fucking shirt or not, dude?
One of a kind, one of one. Call in.
That's him.
Convince us to win this shirt. Or if you want to just call and talk about a topic, or if you need some advice.
I was recently training with Gary Tonin, and his favorite thing to say is talk that shit. So now I've stolen that. And I just want to go talk that shit all the time. Shout out to Gary Tonin. Call in, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, Gary Tonin. Talk that shit.
Try again.
Talk that shit, Gary Tonin.
Yeah, okay, close enough.
You were just in New York City. Speaking of, is that where that Gary Tonin gentleman from?
Yeah.
He's a jiu-jitsu gentleman?
I wouldn't call him a gentleman. I wouldn't call him that. But shout out to him, dude. He's a sick
fella?
He's a he's a bad motherfucker, dude.
So what happened? You went
Yeah, I went out to Henzo Gracie's. I trained with the old Danaher Death Squad. Got heel hooked 100,000 times.
They love heel
every
hooks,
day.
huh?
Oh, dude, they're heel hooking sons of bitches. But
you fucking owned some people up there?
I would not say I owned anyone. I had some tough rolls every day. Yeah.
Was Henzo there? Did you see?
Yeah.
Henzo?
So I learned from Henzo one of the days, and then one day Henzo taught, and the rest of the days Danaher taught, which is, Danaher was the main reason I went out to learn from him, because he's an incredible coach. But
what makes him incredible? I don't know. For me, I don't know. Tell me about that guy. I don't want.
Yes. No. So
I don't want to talk shit on your boyfriend.
I went to go hang out and learn from him, because he's fucking incredible. And learning from Henzo, Henzo was just extra bonus points, because Henzo's a G.
Why is Danaher?
The way that Danaher breaks things down, the way he explains things, he explains things in a way that's very clear and concise. His understanding of jiu-jitsu is
so he's a good arbiter.
Yeah, he's articulate, he's well spoken, and he understands the way
the nuances.
Not only does he understand jiu-jitsu, but he understands teaching.
Okay.
Where, like, if someone sat here and took 5 minutes to explain something and you retained 10% of the information, like, who fucking cares? But he'll take 5 minutes and you'll retain. He'll take 30 seconds and you'll retain every word he said, because the way he talks about jiu-jitsu.
He will take.
If I take my 10% and I take your 10%, but you only got a third. Sorry, I'm still stoked on the Steiner math.
So to say that if someone's trying to, he can explain something in 30 seconds, which takes another person 5 minutes. I mean, and you can understand it way more.
100%.
Is that what you're getting at?
100%. I've seen coaches take a lot longer to explain less. But also, sometimes he does take longer. Sometimes he'll take 3-5 minutes to show something.
Yeah.
But like, he explains it in a way where it sounds dumb, but you obviously you drill the move he shows, but he explains it in a way where you're like, I think I know how to do it already.
It would make sense, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot of guesswork. Like, he explains things so well that you're like, I could pretty much just know how to do that.
That is that's something I think about a lot. I'm like, especially when it comes to like management and stuff. Yeah. Like, how do you direct somebody in the most clear and precise way? A lot of people don't think about that anyway, and it's a difficult.
Well, a lot of people think about it and still aren't fucking capable of it. It's difficult, but I think it comes from a real. I don't know. I think it comes from a real understanding of your craft as well. Like, and it takes practice.
You know what I think it is? I honestly, what I think it is, and I think it's your ability, or the teachers or the person explaining its ability, to put themselves in the person that's listening's shoes.
I can see that.
So and like kind of when we were talking about this, remember we were talking about the
2571,
2571, being able to look at it and saying, "Oh, what am I saying? And are these people understanding what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
I think it's a very
What do you mean, skill. These people?
I think it's a very important skill.
Yeah, I agree, and Yeah, I think it just comes from. I mean, I guess it's not just enough to know your craft inside and out. Obviously, because I know some dudes who are incredible fighters, and I wouldn't let them fucking teach my little sister to fucking tie her shoes, let alone how to
there's
do
the
how to do
technical side of
how
it.
to do fucking martial arts. You know.
Yeah, there's the technical side, and then there's the teaching side.
Yeah, I think he's a special individual. Like he loves jiu-jitsu, and he's a badass black belt himself, and he's trained.
I think I could beat him though.
There's only one way to find out.
Set it up. Let's go.
You flying to New York? He's flying here.
I ain't going to New York. That place is a shithole. And you agree. Wait, you went to New York, right?
Okay.
I
never said New York.
Wait. Training was
I
good.
never said New York was a shithole. What I said, my exact words were, the training was great. The people there are assholes.
They're dumb and rude.
Here's the thing. I don't know if dumb, because I think a lot of those...
They're dumb and rude.
They just act smart.
Trust me, I'm from New Jersey. And,
Yeah.
I've been there. They're dumb and they're rude.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Dude, a lot of the people... This is what bothered me the most, dude. So the training... I'll start with the good stuff. The training was fucking great. Yeah. Henzo's jiu-jitsu school, the Donaher guys, incredible. I can't say enough good things.
Did you hang out with Henzo at all?
No, just on the mats. Okay. He's cool as hell.
I actually had dinner with Henzo one time.
Yeah, dude, he seems like a legend.
Dude, like honestly, that guy. If I was the president, I would make him like my spokesperson.
No, Henzo
is like the coolest dude out there. Like, I was just like a dude to hang out with. That guy, like,
I was explaining to someone, he reminds me of one of the cool like '90s action comedy movies I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah,
like the funny cool character. Where you're like, you wish he was your uncle or something.
Yeah.
Like I wish, like Uncle Henzo, dude. Like he reminds me. He's like Joe Pesci. If Joe Pesci could rip your fucking arm off your body, like like tough guy, like funny Joe Pesci characters he played in the '90s. Yeah. Like if it was that guy, but he actually could strangle you with your jacket. Like he could pop your head off your fucking body. Like he's a badass dude, but he's hilarious and he's a fucking great storyteller. And he the first thing he said to me. I said, hey, thanks for having me. It's awesome to be here. I flew from California. I trained with Team Alpha Male and those guys. And, like, I think he recognized me somewhat, but didn't know exactly who I was. But he, like, wrapped his arm around me and said, oh, yeah, welcome home. My house is your house. Have fun. Go get a good sweat. Get some good rolls. Like, that's very different than a lot of jiu-jitsu schools are.
Yeah.
Like, and that meant a lot to me, and he's a legend, dude. Yeah. So Henzo's awesome. Donaher's awesome. Donaher's guys are awesome. Gary Tonin and Damien and my buddy Damien out there, and the Gordon, Nicky Ryan, all badass dudes. All those guys are fucking awesome. But like everyone everyone I didn't interact with in the gym, all the people on the street, like 98% of them were just fucking dickheads.
So did you have a particular experience or run-in with anybody?
No, it was just like I was staying in West Village, which was super hipstery, but the food there was a lot of good food.
Did you get pizza?
Every day, dude, for like a week.
The pizza's pretty good.
So the pizza's so good, dude.
Yeah.
The food and the training and the people at the gym were incredible.
But how disgusting is the city? It's just so dirty and like it's just so like congested. Like you can't like people say, "Oh, I love New York. It's convenient." Dude, bullshit. It takes forever to do anything. Just to fucking park, it's an hour.
Yeah.
And to get to one place to another, and you got tons of people. New York is some fucking punk ball shit.
Dude.
Sorry.
So
that is what you call punk ball.
Just millions of people playing punk ball every day.
That's what they be doing.
Just waking up playing punk ball.
They be playing punk ball.
Bro, here's the thing.
They stink.
Here's the thing. Okay. The people. Like here, where I'm from, Northern California, if myself and you pretend we're strangers, bless you. Pretend we're strangers.
Bless you.
We're two grown men. We're walking down a tight back street or alleyway, and there's a good chance, or a small sidewalk, there's a good chance we're going to bump into each other or whatever. I'm going to look up and acknowledge you as a human being, and you're going to acknowledge me as a human being, and then we're going to keep it pushing. There, dudes will walk by, bump you, by the time you go, oh, my bad, they just keep walking.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no excuse me, there's no whatever. It's like, I understand in a city of millions of people, you can't stop and fucking acknowledge everyone. Like, you can't do it. But
you say, excuse me.
If it's just, for sure. But if it's just you and me walking down a sidewalk and you don't acknowledge me, if it was in Sac, I'd be like, what the fuck is this dude up to? Like, why won't he look me in the eyes? What's up with this fucking weird dude? Like, there, they were looking at me like I was weird for like
expecting
I
something.
wasn't trying to have a conversation. I wasn't like want to go to dinner. I would just, if I was gonna bump into someone, I go, excuse me, or look at them, or if we're walking past each other, I look up and go, just a nod, like what's up,
Yeah.
like simple. Dude, it was so fucking weird how rude everyone was, and I'm trying to give them benefit of the doubt because
Well,
in a way,
they're tough too. Is
a
another
lot
thing.
of motherfuckers think they're tough, and it's
Fuck,
crazy because it's like
some
they're
bitch ass
dude.
ball.
I was in a situation at the bar where a buddy bumped into my friend.
Yeah.
We were in Brooklyn, and my buddy, and I like Brooklyn. The vibe in Brooklyn's better than Manhattan.
Pushback.
Dude, so he bumps into my buddy, and he doesn't stop. My buddy doesn't think twice about it. And I'm like, hey, excuse you.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. Like, I had to make a little bit of a scene. And get
So your buddy lives in
New York dude. He's a Brooklyn dude,
Okay.
yeah. Or he's actually from Jersey, but he's lived in Brooklyn a long time.
Yeah.
Like, he gets it. I'm like, bro, I'm not cool with, like, if you're a grown man, you bump into me, like, you better fucking have something to say to me.
Yeah.
Even if it should just be, oh, my bad. No, I'm not trying to be tough. No, yeah, my bad. I bump into people sometimes. Sorry, it happens.
Yeah.
But you fucking shoulder check me and you keep it pushing without even so much as like a my bad. And this isn't on the street. This is like in a bar. You had room. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't like, it wasn't that. I mean, a lot of people, I got the vibe. A lot of people thought they were tough. Where it's like, do you know something I don't? Like, I'll sock you in the fucking neck, dude. That was my vibe. That was my thought to a lot of people.
Bend you over, paint tits on your back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I absolutely hate New York.
The city is beautiful though.
How?
I'll give you this. It's disgusting and dirty in some ways, and like it's so dirty that
I'll give you this. There's something unique about
dude.
the city.
Okay, 100%. There's an allure to it. I'll say this. So two parts.
If I never go back to New York ever again, I've
but you spend
family.
time
I got
there,
very close. My like brother / best friend.
Yeah.
Like he lives in New York. I go visit him each year and
Yeah.
stuff. But he doesn't live in the city. He lives outside the city and like actually a nice place. But it's just traveling. Everything is patchwork together.
It's hectic.
It's all fucking jerry rigged.
It feels like there's just a tension, like there's an anxiety, a constant
all
anxiety.
the time. Yes.
And this is the thing. So the cleanliness thing, the city's so fucking dirty that it like basically cured me of my OCD. Because after the first 2 days, I was like, look, my hands are gonna feel gross. They just are.
You just fucking accept
like
it.
I'm riding the subway and shit. There's no way to touch these things and hold the railing and people are bumping into me and I feel gross. But I'm like, yeah, what the fuck ever. In that way, it almost helped me because it was so dirty that you'd have to just lean into the curve. You can't try to fight it, dude. So the second thing is the city. Like the first time I went to LA, I remember I was young and I was I'm still somewhat young, but I was really young when I went to LA the first time, and I was like, there's nothing cool. Like, I didn't get it's a city. There's probably fun stuff, and they're like, and LA has some cunty people, but there's also some cool people. I have friends, whatever. Like, I'm not speaking bad about LA, but the first time I went to LA, I was like, I don't get it. Like, why would people like, I'm going to LA to chase a dream. Like, why would you live in a tiny apartment and work a job you hate and be miserable chasing the dream? Like, this city doesn't feel like a place you'd sacrifice for. It just feels like a regular city, but huge. I didn't get it when I first went to LA. When I first got to New York, I was awestruck. I was like, I get it. There's something about this place that I don't want to do it, but I could understand how if you were in your early 20s, you'd leave your small town and go, it doesn't matter. I'm going to make it in New York.
Okay.
Like I understand why you live in a fucking closet and work 3 jobs and hustle and bustle, because there's something about the city that there's a pull to it. But I felt very strongly that way. The first 3 days I was there, and then by like the 7th day I was there, I was ready to go home. But at least I felt it though. When first time I went to LA, I was like, "Why
you were there
fuck?"
for 7 days?
I was there a whole week, dude.
Jeez.
I was there Friday to Friday.
Jeez Louise.
And I was doing like 3 days. I was training a lot. My mom was like, "Did you see this?" And my fucking friends were like, "Did you see this thing?" I'm like, I had to tell everyone, I haven't seen shit, dude. I've been in the basement on a mat doing 3 a day.
Yeah, Henzo's gym is like it's like in a weird place, right?
No, it's like right in Chelsea. It's like right on like.
But isn't it like
30th.
in like a upstairs? Like isn't it like
No, they have 3 levels. So you walk in at the base level, and there's like the front desk and like a Muay Thai mat, basically. And then downstairs is a huge jiu-jitsu matted area, and then upstairs is like a cage and a ring and a striking area, sort of.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I hate New York. You hate New York. We both want it to blow up.
Well, you heard it here.
maybe
You
not
heard it here first.
Since it's Halloween, what are you dressing up for?
I'm gonna be a fucking adult. I'm gonna wear normal clothes and understand that this day isn't for me. It's for the fucking kids, dude.
Thank you.
Don't get me started on Halloween, dude.
Let's get started on it.
Fuck Halloween,
that is
dude.
the exact response that I was gonna have.
Dude.
I mean, I haven't. Okay. Well, let's see what this.
Caller, you're on the air. Don't tell me you love Halloween.
Yeah. I mean, Halloween's great for kids.
For kids.
That response that I was gonna have.
What?
I mean, I haven't.
What?
Hold on,
Hold on. Hello?
Okay, say it again.
Who's this balloon?
You there?
Speak.
Oh yeah, my bad. You know what? I'm listening to you guys on your podcast right now, or watching you guys.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
where am I getting this audio from? My phone or the damn laptop?
How do you feel about Halloween, sir?
Dude, I'm with you, man. I'm an adult too. Like, what the fuck?
I'm a grown ass man, dog.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man.
You have no business unless you're a dad, and you go out with your kids. But if you're like a single adult, like stay in your house.
Dude, this is the thing. If you want to party for Halloween, go party. But don't fucking this is especially bad because Halloween's on a fucking Thursday. So all these 20 Dude, all these 20-something-year-old dipshits, I'm going to see grown men on my timeline, on my Instagram feed. Dressed up from Thursday to Sunday in 3 to 4 different outfits.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, look it. It's like, listen, dude. If you want to take your...
Those 4, the girl has them doing it. Like,
dude,
match with me.
Dude, look it. If you're a grown man and you want to party and you look it. If you are an adult man, you can just party and take your shirt off whenever you want, dude. You don't need to hide behind... You don't need to put on some stupid fucking thing and pretend that... No, you just want to get drunk and have your shirt off in public like an awkward douche. If you want to do that, you can do it without under the guise of Halloween. Kids want to dress up... Every single day, a kid wants to dress up as Batman and eat candy for dinner. Every day, kids want to do that. And every day, they get told to sit down and shut up and be quiet and sit still for 8 hours or 6 hours a day at school. And they have to do what everyone tells them. And for one day a year, they get to dress up like a fucking idiot and eat candy for dinner.
Yeah, that's good.
It's their one day. And now you fucking 20-something-year-old assholes have made it about you. You want to be a slutty nurse or a fucking... Or a fucking vampire with your shirt buttoned at your belly button. Fuck off.
So there is...
Fuck off.
I really appreciate that. So eighth grade. That's the cutoff.
8th grade, yeah.
You can't dress up.
Even then, you're doing it ironically.
Yeah.
By 7th or 8th grade, I was trick-or-treating just because it was an excuse to, like, skateboard around with a couple girls and hang out.
But even that, like, that's the only time that it's not unacceptable anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
But even at 12 or 13, I had people go, aren't you a little old for this? And we're like, yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm trying to make out with this chick in a couple hours, lady.
When you go to the doors, they would be, and you're like, what are you guys doing? You're like, we're just trying to get some candy, lady. Damn, miss. And then, like, go step aside. There's kids next to you. And you're just, you're left at the door hanging with, your pillowcase like, damn, maybe this is, you realize maybe we should stop.
Yeah.
Let's just go home.
I'm gonna lay down some
split.
ground rules. These are the Halloween ground rules. You tell me if these are good rules or not. These are actually I was watching this historic documentary the other day, and there was, how you got the 10 Commandments and Moses found them?
Yeah.
There was actually like
20, right?
They're like 20, and these are the ones that they found later on. Like, there was behind the burning bush and stuff.
What
like,
is this, like a ghost hunters thing?
No, it was a real story. So Moses came down with the 2 tablets.
Yeah, but they found
But he only had 2 hands, so he couldn't bring down the rest of them. So these are the ones. So
wait, this is a historical thing or like a...
Yeah, this is real life. It's historical. This is Moses.
What?
This is history.
But this is Moses, but it's supposed to be real life.
So the first
right?
one, you can't trick-or-treat after 8th grade. Okay,
yeah.
After that, okay. Now, for a man, you can't dress up. The only exception to dress up is if you have a family.
Yeah.
And
you're matching and shit.
And you're matching.
Yeah.
But the costume cannot, like, this Justin Trudeau thing? You know who he is? He's the president or the prime minister of Canada.
Yeah, oh, yep.
And all these photos came out of him in like blackface and brownface, him dressing up as like like Aladdin or something.
Oh shit.
But I wasn't offended by the blackface. I was offended that he was a grown man.
Yeah, he was way too old.
He was way too old to be wearing a costume.
It's like just check it out. Besides the offensive blackface, you're 40-something and Aladdin is look at Aladdin. You're too old.
Aladdin is brown.
Aladdin. well, check this out. Aladdin's also a young man, dude.
Yeah, that's him right there. Click on that one. This is him.
It's a little. It's
No,
in
that's
poor
not him.
taste.
That's not him.
Well, that's pretty.
No,
extreme.
top left. Yeah, that's this
That's
is
same
him.
guy.
That's him. He might have been the other one. But,
That's pretty.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Like
He shouldn't have done it. But also, Aladdin is like a 20. Aladdin's might not even be 20 in the story of Aladdin. He's the early 20s, late teens. This is an adult man.
He's 30 years old.
Yeah, get out of that costume.
In 8 years, he's going to be the prime minister of Canada.
It's insane, and he's wearing a costume.
Look at that fucking costume.
People are asking to fucking have Trump fucking impeach this guy. He was dressing up at 30.
Yeah, this guy should be in jail for this.
Yeah, dude. Disgusting.
So look at the costume right there. Like, look at the other people at the costume party. They're like, I'm not putting up. One lady just put a scarf over her head. She's like, all right, I'm nice. That's it. Apparently, this was like an Arabian Nights themed party.
And they all just wore nice dresses.
Dude, I can see maybe having a stupid hat. And like you bring the hat with you and you wear it for like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you put it down.
Or like maybe like a purple, maybe your suit's a little flashy, like it's Aladdin colors, like a purple or like
a purple vest.
Yes,
over your white
vest.
T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah, I mean
exactly.
something like that to like, like say you want to like.
This is too much. It's too much.
I mean, how long did? I mean, think about the energy he spent.
Dude.
You have to go find where do you find that outfit?
I'll say this:
he's driving to a costume
If you're
store.
this age and you're going and you're doing costumes, it better be because you have a fucking toddler and you guys are matching your toddler and your old lady, and you're taking your toddler trick or treating for one of his first 2 times. But just to be an adult and hang out with adult women and you do this, it's like, all right, man. Well, it's hard to.
It's bullshit. I mean, the last time I dressed up was like in college. One time, I cut the sleeves off my AC/DC shirt. And I wore a bandana, and I was an American badass. Yeah, that's the only thing I did. I still wear that AC/DC shirt.
The last time I dressed up of any kind was my buddy was in a frat. I wasn't in a frat. My buddy was in a frat in college. I didn't even go to fucking college. But they did like a frat party that was themed, and it was risky business. I lived with him, so they did like a mixer at our house, and like obviously since we lived there, we got the party there.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is the only time I'll get dressed up because I'll just wear my white long sleeve shirt and no pants.
Yeah.
I might
and
wear
you were
that.
gonna do that anyway.
I might wear that anyways.
Yeah.
Like I'm wearing socks, underwear, and a shirt anyways. Like it's okay, but this is out of hand, dude. This is out of hand.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
But I want to hear the second commandment though.
This is the second rule is if you're a male over 8th grade, the costume must be as minimal as possible. It must not consist more of your normal clothes. The only thing might be just a themed type clothes.
Yeah. Or if you wear things that are already in your closet, but like don't go together or something.
Yeah.
Like if you go out and purchase stuff.
Yes.
For your costume, that's negative. What's the opposite of bonus points? Negative points.
What's that?
Like how would you say like that's
penalty
negative
points.
bonus points, huh?
A penalty point.
Penalty point. That's exactly what I was looking for. Penalty points.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go out and spend money on your costume, penalty points.
Here's another one. If you have a girlfriend and you dress up, so I'm talking like mid-20 guys, because we're talking to those guys.
We're talking about adults.
Yeah, but we're talking about the guy.
If you're a kid, stop listening to this. But also, if you're a kid, enjoy Halloween, have a great time. But if you're an adult,
I'm talking about that guy in your feed that's going to have 4 different costumes. Jeez, okay, so I can understand getting dressed up with our rule of just wearing a
you go to the party, you don't want to wear fucking flannel.
Yeah,
I get it. Like
okay, yeah, you wear a flannel and you're a fucking lumberjack.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can understand that guy, but if you have a girlfriend and you still dress up, you're not allowed to do that. I mean, because that guy, the guy that dresses up with the flannel at that,
it's a conversation piece to get.
Well, he's trying to get laid. All right, you have a girlfriend. You're just fucking burning calories right now. Yeah. What's the point? Yeah. Like, who are you? You
know who you're going home with.
So you're either a complete cuck and you're and pussy whipped, and your girlfriend runs your life, and you're just wasting your time with a fucking costume, or that's that one, or you're trying to get laid. And if you're not trying to get laid, you're not. You shouldn't be wearing the.
And honestly, I feel like there's part of me I've felt strongly about this for a long time, and then as I've
as I feel like over the last maybe a year or two, I've gotten a little more hippie and understanding and like empathetic.
You have?
Yeah. But yeah, crazy. I've been taking too many shrooms or something. No, I've been taking the right amount of shrooms. But I try to see things from other people's perspective, and it's like some people really enjoy the making of costumes and the craft of like cosplay and all this shit. And so I try to be like, okay, if you're a guy with a girlfriend and you both really just enjoy dressing up and this and that, like it's good, clean fun with your partner, and like you're gonna be one thing and he's gonna be the next thing, and blah 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 blah, and she gets to dress this way and she'll dress that. Like, I want to understand, but I don't, dude. I don't. I want to be like, I see.
So are you talking about Halloween or cosplay now?
I'm talking about Halloween. I cosplay I feel very similar to, but Halloween specifically, if you're like, some people get really into making their costume, and it's the thing they do with their boyfriend or girlfriend, and they're like, it's something they look for. So many people love it that like I must be wrong about it, because so many people fucking love Halloween, and they love the act of the dress up, and the people are really into, like, I call it cosplay, which isn't the right thing. It's just like designing your costume and putting a lot of effort into it. Some people so into all this crazy shit. It's like, I want to, like, you can do whatever you want, but I want to get it, but I don't get it. It's fucking lame, dude.
That is.
You're an adult man. Stop it. It's not for you. It's for kids. It's for kids.
Now, what about chick costumes that they basically just become whores?
Well, I'm not going to say they become whores. I'm not going to say that.
A lot of chicks.
I'm not
just
into
dress up.
slut shaming, but I am.
Ridiculous.
But what I do not. But what I feel the same way about the slutty nurse, the slutty cat, the slutty this. You're an adult woman. You can dress up however you want, as quotes slutty or not slutty as you want. You can wait till your husband gets home from work, or your boyfriend gets home, or your girlfriend gets home, or just for yourself in the mirror when you get home. You can dress up as a slutty librarian on a Wednesday in May if you want. You're a fucking adult.
Yeah.
You can be naked if you want. You can wear whatever stupid, quote, slutty thing you want any day of the fucking week. Halloween is not special to you. No one tells you how you can dress. You dress yourself. As long as you have the money to buy the slutty librarian costume, you could wear it. You could wear it the day after Halloween. You could wear it on Christmas if you want to be a slutty librarian on Christmas. You can make Christmas dinner real awkward for your family if you want. Like, you're an adult. No one tells you not to do that. It's just this excuse for people to act the way they want to act. It's the same. I feel the same way about when Instagram model fitness people post, like, a dude will post a picture with his shirt off, or a girl posts a picture of her butt.
Yeah.
And then they'll put some fucking pseudo-intellectual quote underneath and try to make it seem like it's like, no, dude, you just wanted to post a picture of your butt because it looks nice, and it probably does look really nice. But just post a picture of your butt and be honest about it. Just post a picture with your shirt off where you're, like, flexing your biceps and your abs. Just be real. You just wanted to take a shirt off pic or a butt hanging out pic.
Yeah.
Be real. You just wanted to dress in a, quote, slutty costume. You can do that whenever. Let the kids have their fucking day, dude.
That's all I got. My costume this year was going to be, I was going to cut a little hole and have my balls hang out on my
Fuck
pants.
Yeah, dude.
And
yeah, dude. I like it.
It'd be Sack Man. All right,
Sack Man.
Let's wrap. Uh-oh, do we got a call?
Who is it?
Who's this? Hello, you're on the air.
Are you trying to win a shirt?
Absolutely, but I want the Star Wars shirt off Carlino's back.
There it is.
Who's this?
The California distinguished older gentleman.
The
California dad? The California father figure.
Mr. Urijah Faber.
I can't believe I'm talking to Urijah Faber right now.
We're sitting here talking to Urijah Faber.
Were you just listening
in?
Were you counting the seconds for the show to show up this week so you could call in?
Yeah, I can't wait, bro.
Yeah,
what is it? Really doing it, Harry?
Yeah, what is it like between shows? Like, does it feel like forever?
Yeah, it's hard, man. Well, you know what? We get by. We get the family together. We talk about. We anticipate for the next one. You know. How's it going there? You guys living the friggin' dream?
Yeah. Well, Faber, hold on. Are you? Can you hang out for a little bit and talk and chat, or was this just a quick call?
No, I can hang out for a little bit because
let's wrap this up. And
I'm
have
in
you
the
second episode
bathtub.
with them.
I'm down. But let's wrap this up. But I want to wrap this up with a question because this is a good perspective. All right.
Okay. A cliffhanger to next episode.
Yeah, because here's the thing. This is our Halloween episode. This is our Halloween episode. So we're talking about how Halloween is not for adults that want to dress up. They can dress up any day of the week they want. This is for kids to enjoy. The only exception being if you're a dad with a toddler and you do a family kind of thing. So I want to hear as a man. As a man who has a new family he started, how do you feel about that?
I agree, but I mean, check this out.
I'm checking.
Like Jaslyn, and I'm sitting right here. I'm in the bathtub. Jaslyn lit me some candles, brought me some water and ice. Ice and a champagne cup. Callie's in a little plaything, kicking it in here. I mean, I'm sitting here living the friggin' dream.
Yeah.
Thinking about Halloween, which is a big deal for the kids, sure, but Callie's not going to remember Halloween, so at that point,
might as well stay home.
More for the parents.
But she'll have pictures and look at when she's older.
Pictures. Yeah, but I mean that's for the parents too, man. Yeah. But I will say this: Halloween's like the excuse for girls to like shamelessly get all, get all hoed out, and run around with their butts hanging out and not have to feel bad about it, which I think is awesome. What other holiday is that? Is that the thing?
Yeah,
it's like the holiday. And so for that, it also becomes
Easter too.
Men and women. Women's self-esteem, men's, viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
And then dudes too.
Yeah, but this
walking around with their junk out.
Yeah, but this is my thing though. You're an adult. You can dress however. If you want to be a slutty librarian in the middle of May, you can do that. You're an adult. No one tells you. Little kids want to dress up like Batman or Spider-Man every day, and every day they get told they can't. They have to just go to school in whatever dumb clothes their dad and mom buy them. But today they finally get to dress up in whatever cockamamie costume they want and pretend to be someone else. Whereas 20-something-year-old girls and guys, they're using this as an excuse to dress like however they want, but you can dress if you're in your 20s, you can dress however you want every day.
Fili, you know as I do that people have a hard time getting out of their comfort zone.
Yeah,
some people need excuses.
They do.
You sound like a Jehovah's Witness, to be honest, which is awesome because they've got.
Yeah, I was raised Jehovah's Witnesses
in the family.
Yeah,
were you really?
No, I was barely raised, let alone raised Jehovah's Witness.
Are wolves Jehovah's Witness?
I was barely raised, dude. What are you talking about?
I feel like you helped raise your family, and your family's come a long ways too.
Yeah, I raised my family Jehovah's Witness, dude.
Yeah, but the other thing is this: when you're looking at from a consumer, it's also a consumer thing. These holidays, people spend money. I want to bet you guys know we're doing Halloween at my house. 27 bags of candy line up the door of kids.
Holy shit!
And I feel an obligation to go run out there and get some more candy for running low. Why is that? I mean, it's all
because you don't want to be the shitty neighbor.
Yeah, but you live in the rich part of town, and people they're getting double, king size Butterfingers.
But I get it though. You don't want to be the shitty neighbor. You don't want to be like, oh, the guy on the guy on the corner doesn't ever hand out candy. You don't want to be that guy.
You should just hand out pennies wrapped up in foil.
Hey, how about last year when little Jackson Sanchez saw that we were giving out candy bars, and he usually helps give candy at the front door, and he was like, and put all the hot candy bars in his own backpack.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
and then
fucking smart kid.
Hey, I've had a lot of influence over that kid.
Yeah.
You
can tell that guy's going to be a fucking entrepreneur when he grows up, dude.
Oh, he is, dude. He is.
Yeah. Should we?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap up this episode. If you want to chat on the next one in the next 5 minutes or so, give us a call back, brother.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, episode 10. That's a wrap. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
If you're 23 and you have your costume picked out tonight, throw it in the trash can.
Go listen. If you're 20 something, go party. Let your tits out. Let your balls out. Let your freak flag fucking fly. But don't pretend it's because of Halloween. Just be 20 something.
Just do that because it's Tuesday.
Because it's fun, dude. It's fun. Just knock it off.
All right. You have anything you want to? Outdogs and Undercast?
Fuck you, dude. I'm definitely not saying it now. I actually am jamming with my band a lot, and we're going to be recording our first EP.
What's the name of the band?
The band's called Born Breach.
Can anybody buy anything from you guys yet?
We will be recording our first EP, and we will be releasing it on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Like, it's going to be super legit. It's going to be dope. It's like Rage Against the Machine if there was no political message. It was just some dudes having a good time. Here for a good time.
So it's like Rage Against the Machine, but not douchey.
It's like Rage Against the Machine, but you can like pick up chicks to it.
All right.
Yeah.
I heard something else about you too.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to say it right now. All right. Jose,
Intriguing.
Jason, you guys good? All right. Catch us next week or next episode 11. Call in if you want this shirt.
I don't think any of you deserve it, honestly.
Later. Stop playing